come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the pride of Plainfield, New Jersey. It's Jay Williams.
Look at you, giving my hometown some love. Respect to the Queen City. It's going to be a big-time game tonight. Let's see who's ready to play on the floor.
You're a king in those parts. You never forget where it all began. And we're ready to start this one at midcourt. And scores.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
George. His first effort off the mark. Leonard gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
DeRozan. Curling inside. No good, and no foul.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Oh, bad pass taken away by the Spurs. Can't connect from inside. To George. Paul George missed his first. That one goes. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
Kawhi Leonard picked up by Derek White. Kawhi Leonard, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
To DeRozan. Easy pass to the rim.
Come on. You knew that setup was coming the whole game. But you were patient and you waited until the right moment to use it.
The pass set it all up.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
San Antonio with the basketball. The pass taken away by the Clippers. To Paul George. Flushes it home. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
To Aldridge. Wide open shot. Nice to see him expand his arsenal.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Leonard can't connect.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Into the game for the San Antonio Spurs, number 25,
DeRozan is good.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
George, defended by Jakob Poeltl. It's corralled by San Antonio. To DeRozan. 2. Counted for Aldridge.
I think the defender had absolutely zero chance on that play.
Strong finish for Paul George. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Oh, they called the foul.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Louis Williams, that's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. To Beverly. Not that time. It's DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me. Oh! And he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. George on the drive, but his shot misses. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Spurs have the lead. About to start the second quarter. Both teams very productive offensively at the outset.
Yeah, I got to hedge the bet because I got to talk to the defense right now. You have to actually play defense on people to stop people in this league.
To Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. 3 for 3 in this first half.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Kawhi Leonard at the line for 2 shots. A career 84% free throw shooter. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Mills in possession. Leads 3. And they call it.
A simple touch foul.
Louis Williams, that's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Rudy Gay. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverly. Patty Mills. He gets it.
I'll look out for that same move on the next possession.
Had a good look there, but it's no good. To Patty Mills. And the nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
George can't go down. Smothering defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Fires the 3. Misfires. It's no good. Now a pass stolen by the Spurs.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter.
Fans, have you seen
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Into the game for the Spurs, number 25.
Harkless against Rudy Gay. Knocked loose. Spurs have it. Patty Mills. And the rebound taken down by the Clippers. To Harkless. Has a look. He connects. Sometimes you just have to go out there and make a tough play.
That boy's living his best life.
San Antonio ball. Patty Mills in a matchup with Harkless. No good.
In the second quarter.
Harkless. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Defense snuffed it out. Harkless off the mark. Mills in possession. Lead stands at 7. From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Clippers have got it. Williams over to the right side. To Harkless. Off the mark. Not a high percentage shot.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
Patty Mills to Rudy Gay. Lets it fly from long range. He drills the 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Leonard. He engulfed him that time. Beyond the arc for 3, and he burns them.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Beverly. The rebound taken by San Antonio. And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
His timing was a tad bit off.
That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
DeMar DeRozan. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one. He'll put it up at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. George. Paul George is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. Second and 3, got it. Perfect from the line. Hits all 3 of them. DeRozan. Can't get the bounce. Oh, whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Leonard. Tough shot. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And slams it down. Big finish for Aldridge.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Kawhi Leonard matched up with DeRozan. Oh, can't do that.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
DeRozan. To Aldridge. The Spurs with 4 in the shot clock. Aldridge. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
DeRozan. Won't go. Leonard to Beverly. Leonard. No good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
The okey-doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Leonard. Deep left corner. George. He's on the deck. Great sacrifice. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
DeMar DeRozan. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Nice finish at the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Deep right corner.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
To DeRozan. Clippers have it. Williams. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The element of surprise on multiple fronts there. Well played.
Now whistle. San Antonio is going to use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter.
Today's game, and you'll receive an exclusive discount.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Number 25, subbing in for the Clippers. Number 20.
Can't get past the defender. And a putback slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
They get it to George down low and stuffs it home. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
And count the basket inside.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
From the painted area, won't go down. To Leonard. Short jumper stays out. Oh, bad pass taken away by the Spurs.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
DeMare Carroll, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 73%. And he connects on the first free throw. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. To Beverly. Had a chance, but it's no good.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
And that one out of bounds off a Spur.
Get it back. Get it back.
Third quarter comes to an end. All Spurs so far.
That boy got jumper.
It's the Spurs with the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
And the finish at the rim.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Count the basket.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To Leonard. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Nothing going here on that drive. To DeRozan. Baseline drive, but he can't finish.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Clippers have got it. Beverly. Here's a chance from long range. Offensive board. Slams it home on the putback.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Spurs will take the timeout. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one remaining.
I know the fans didn't get a chance to hear this during the break, but the coaches are wearing a mic for the broadcast. I heard a lot of arguing inside the huddle. It lets you know that the intensity level is pretty high going into the fourth.
It's DeRozan controlling the offense. To Rudy Gay. Even to Zubac. Sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
4-3. Rudy Gay up to the challenge. Hits the three.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
DeRozan with it. It's an 11-point game. Fights through traffic to slam it down.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
To Leonard. Big finish at the rim. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Gets it in the right corner. Nothing going here on that drive. DeRozan going to launch beyond the arc. Drills the three.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
DeMar DeRozan has got 2 shots coming, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. 2 for 2 on that trip. George. It's DeRozan, the rebound.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Baseline drop.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. And the slam.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it. And too much contact.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. San Antonio.
For 3. DeRozan's got the board. Right now, San Antonio's possession. Probing the defense. DeRozan fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the 3.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Okay, look, not everything is going to make it into the scouting report.
Rudy Gay against George. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Patrick Beverly not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition.
Hits the late 3 at the buzzer, but it's not going to be enough. This game is all over. It's the Spurs who are victorious as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen.